Aloha, this is Susan Gregg. I've been getting a lot of questions about Japan and the tsunami and the earthquake in 2012. Is the end near? No, not in my opinion anyway. 2012, I think, is the year between 2011 and 2013. It's entirely up to us what we create. As I've been watching the news from Japan, there's been times where I've been brought to tears. One of the scenes that I found most touching was a rescue worker and an old man. They came together and they said a prayer. He was looking for his family. It really, really touched my heart. I've seen news stories of little girls selling their toys to send the money to Japan. I saw one little girl that did all these art projects and we're trying to sell them to send money. This week we've had the opportunity to come together as a community and reach out in love to Japan. There's many ways to live life, two major ways. Aligned with your spirit, aligned with your mind, with your filter system. Totally different experiences of reality. If we change our point of creation from our mind to our spirit, everything changes and nothing changes. Our experience of life totally changes. From the perspective of our spirit, we can really see the perfection in everything. We really see everything as an opportunity for us to expand our awareness, to share love, to have an experience, and then decide what we're going to do with it. So if you just practice shifting your point of creation from your mind to your spirit, you'll really be able to see the perfection in events like Japan. The earth is going through some changes. I think as a species, we're having an opportunity to go through another evolutionary shift. There's been many. When we first inhabited the planet, we were hunters and gatherers, and then we began to grow our own crops, and we began to become an agricultural society. Then there was the Dark Ages. Not necessarily an upbeat shift, but a different shift. Then came the Renaissance. After the Renaissance, there was the Industrial Age. And now I think we're having an opportunity to make another evolutionary shift, where we change our point of creation from our mind to our spirit, where we align ourselves with the energy that gives life to our body, rather than aligning ourselves with our body. From that perspective, we'll create an entirely different world, an entirely different experience of life. In the coming years, I think there'll be changes. Financial reality has been getting a bit dicey. There seems to be a little bit more unrest in countries. I don't think it has anything to do with 2012. I just think it has to do with, some things just aren't working, and it's time to do something different. In the Great Depression, there were more millionaires made than at any other time in history. If you align yourself with your spirit, the coming years will be a time for you to savor and enjoy and have great experiences and to help others and just really have fun. If you align yourself with your filter system and you just kind of follow along like a lemming, you might not enjoy the experience as much. I'm sure there were some people in Japan that weren't home when the tsunami hit and are still alive. I'm sure there were probably some people that meant to be someplace else but were caught up in the tsunami. When we really align ourselves with our spirit, we're not around when disasters happen. So give yourself that gift. Give yourself the gift of beginning to really consciously set your intent to align yourself with your spirit. See what happens. I know my life has improved dramatically as I have. When you find yourself angry, when you find yourself really arguing for your limitations, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, how could I see this through the eyes of my spirit? What would love do? Asking questions like that will make a really big difference in your life. So thanks for tuning in. So just remember, you are love. That's all that's real. You are loved. You are lovable because that's all there is. I send you my love and my aloha. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, unless you have plans otherwise. So until next time, namaste.